Order in the court. Order in the court. This is the Honorable Judge Stephen Everett here at a very Adelson Halloween live stream. Mrs. Adelson is here, the defendant. I want everyone to know that there will be order in this court. There will be no outburst today. I'm here with my gavel of justice, which also doubles as a meat cleaver, also is a key part of the Act Right installation team. If anyone is not prepared to act right, I have been authorized to administer bonkation in the first and possibly the second degree. So I expect everyone to govern themselves accordingly. Mrs. Adelson, I see that you are weeping. At some point, I'm sure there may be tears, although there don't appear to be any now, which is fine. We allow dry crying in this court. It's my understanding, defendant, that there is a statement that you would like to make before this honorable court. Please go ahead, but govern yourself accordingly. I do have the Bonkation hammer of justice here and ready to go. Please proceed.
Oh, Your Honor, I seem to have gotten confused and I brought an email that I had written to my dwelling husband instead. Do you prefer that I read my victim impact statement or shall I read my email? Either one.
It's your time, ma'am, and I am here in all of my full Zen glory, and I will tolerate you to proceed however you wish, but please know, you get out of pocket, this gavel's gonna get out of pocket too. Go ahead, ma'am.
Okay. I don't know why you're being so cruel to me just because I'm a fancy white lady.
Ma'am,
Okay.
ma'am, today is not the day for all of that. Please, go ahead.
I'll read my email. I'm so old and feeble that I forgot to bring the right speech, but I do believe that that horrible Oriental girl who calls herself a lawyer on YouTube, she already read my sentencing statement, my masterpiece last night.
Ms.
Okay,
Hefner,
okay.
go ahead. Proceed.
Your Honor,
Proceed. Yes.
first day of school. This will be the first time that I don't get to see the boys and take pictures
Mm-hmm.
on their first day of school. It breaks my heart that I can't see them or even pictures of them on this special day. Please tell them that I'll be thinking about them and wishing them both
Mrs.
a
Adelson, Mrs. Adelson, I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish. But I want you to be reminded that the Honorable Daniel Markel has not been able to see his children on the first day of school for many, many years. Please go ahead.
It was his own fault. He got himself murdered.
Ouch.
Remember when he said
G-
that, Your Honor? Okay,
Go
where was
ahead,
I?
Mrs. Adelson. Please
Where
know,
was I?
Act Right
Okay,
installation is here. Go ahead.
please tell them that I'll be thinking about them and wishing them both a good start to their school year. They had a fun summer with activities, camp, and friends. And now it's time to get to work. Trial.
Mhm.
I'll get out of jail and come to see them in Austin. If not, I want them to do the best they can because that will make me happy. If the
Wait.
state
Mrs. Adelson, Mrs. Adelson, did you mention getting out of jail? You mentioned freedom?
Mhm. I have freedom
Ma'am,
on
are
my
you
mind.
understood? Ma'am, are you aware that we do have a sentencing hearing scheduled for you where you are facing a mandatory life sentence for the foolishness that you have enacted? I'm just asking for myself.
Yes, this shows you how backwards the people of Tallahassee are, that the judge keeps interrupting me and does not let me use my constitutional right to air my grievances. We
Bisque, thick, creamy soup, because I would never call anybody out of their name. Mrs. Adelson, defendant, again, as I previously mentioned, I'm gonna let you finish. but I just was wondering what kind of crazy was happening in your head. It's real clear to me that the lights are on, but absolutely no one is home. We, the people of Tallahassee, respect you the same amount that we respect all the other murderers in the community. Please proceed.
Okay, you're forgetting about my white privilege here. I should be able to speak without you interrupting me. Um, where was I? If the state convicts me like they did to their uncle for a crime I had no part in, I want them to remember all the fun things we did together. I do not want them to visit me in prison. I just want them to remember the good times. If I don't get out, then hopefully I'll die soon so that no one remembers me in prison guard behind bars.
That
That's
would also
all
be a
that I want.
tremendous savings to the state, and the state would appreciate that as well. Please proceed.
Please remember this. I'm holding on the best I can. Every day is a challenge. I believe that I should come home, but I'm realistic too. We all saw the 2-hour deliberation and the decision to put my son behind bars for life. This is still Tallahassee. Bunch of hicks, bumpkins. Catwoman is still the hometown Southern sweetheart prosecutor who's gotten convictions on everyone in this case. She just wants another notch in her belt. She doesn't care about the truth. This is vigilante justice. And these jurors have to go back to their friends, neighbors, and coworkers and explain why they wouldn't convict another Adelson. It's easier to just convict and be done. Thank you for being strong, Harvey, and hanging in there with me. I love you more than you could imagine. Thank you for being you. I love you so much, Donna Sue.
Oh, Mrs. Adelson, have you finished?
Yes, Your Honor.
Um, Mrs. Adelson,
And I'm
thank you so
innocent.
much.
Oh, I want to say I'm innocent. This is a
Yes,
horrible
we
case.
heard you. Yeah,
Danny
yeah,
worked
yeah,
out
yeah,
with a wonderful scholar and professor and a
ma'am,
loving father.
ma'am, you're done. You're done. You're done. You're done. I don't make me use it. Don't make me use it. I'm happy to use it if you want to know the truth. I just wanted to pause for a moment as you go off to prison for the rest of your life. I have recently been gifted this lovely candle, which is the Black Buddha, patron deity of Zen justice, which is what I'm doing my best to channel today in this proceeding. And I will read you the prayer that I was reciting in my head. I was actually, it's very self-referential. I was praying to myself using the Black Buddha candle that was gifted to me. And now, if you would just bow and be silent for a moment, I know you struggle with silence. It's this is the Black Buddha, patron deity of Zen justice. Black Buddha, grant me the serenity to deal with dry, crying whiners. Ma'am, that's you. And drama queens, also you. The courage to deliver remedial slappage and bonkation. That's about to be you in a minute. And the wisdom to see through mendacious fuckwits and purveyors of bullshit. I beseech thee, hear my prayer. I understand that you see yourself as an innocent victim in all of this. The rest of us see you as the morally reprehensible person that you are. And you will have the rest of your life to think very, very hard about that. And if you would not like the Black Buddha candle, we also have other options available in the prison gift shop. We have Tina Turner. If you need extra prayers, Tina's on the main line. You can tell her what you want. She can get it done for you. The Golden Girls
Tina
are also,
Turner. Yes.
yes,
What's
I
love got to do? Got to do
yes.
with it.
Mhm,
What's
mhm.
love but a second-hand emotion?
Yes, ma'am. Your white lady singing. No, thank you. We also have the Golden Girls because who doesn't need the Golden Girls? I feel like they are most representational of where you are at this time in your life. Last but certainly not least, Esther Roll for them hard times. She can bring you some good times. You're going to need to figure some stuff out. And
Hanging
Esther
in a
might be,
child line, good times. Ain't we
yes.
lucky we got 'em? Good
Do, do,
times.
do, 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 do.
Yes, see,
Yes,
Your Honor, I do
absolutely.
have respect for African American culture. I hope it will protect me when I'm in prison. I can speak
Yes,
drive.
yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Did you have any other statements that you would like to make today, Mrs.
Well,
Adelson, in our
not
fine
really,
court?
unless some of my supporters might be there in the chat and they might have questions for us. And I'm happy to answer questions, especially if it can help pay off my $723,000 plus restitution that has been assessed against me. Please
Mhm.
don't take it from my commissary account.
I honestly, from the bottom of my heart, wonder if Mrs. Adelson's friends will contribute to her commissary, or if they're pretending like this heifer don't exist, like I would. Ooh, there's an excellent question from Northwest. Is Sarah Boone your prison daughter?
Oh, no, not yet. I haven't met Miss Sarah, but I'm such a lovable, wonderful grandma that everybody flocks to me, especially when I come with those zuzus and wham whams for the commissary to give to those young girls. I'm a grandma figure. Yes, I would be happy to meet Sarah. She could be my next prison daughter. I think
I
we get
think that
along great.
sounds
I love
wonderful.
Dr. Pepper. Let me see what else there. Oh, and Judge Everett, when you mentioned the Golden Girls, that really reminded me of my friends, especially Annie Cunningham, who came to testify for me. Thank you for being
Yes.
a friend. Travel down the roads and back again. Your heart is true. You're a
She is a
pal
pal
and a
and a confidant.
confidant. Do.
Absolutely.
And if you threw a party, invited everyone you knew, your world said the biggest gift would be from me. Maybe it's a big birthday present. And the card attached would say, thank you for being a friend.
Do, do, do,
Ooh,
do,
ooh.
do.
Oh, you love the Golden Girls too,
Mrs.
Your
Adelson,
Honor?
I am on vocal rest because,
Oh, oh, I am so
yes, I
sorry.
love the Golden Girls. I would sing with you, but I have been on vocal rest for 2 days because I have a little bit of a scratchy throat and laryngitis, but also it helps me keep the spirit of Zen and not go bonking heifers in the head.
Okay, well,
Also,
I
this is
am
good for
scared
banging
of
out a
that.
steak.
Oh, oh, it looks like I could
You
be a
should
good
be.
back massager. Yes, back massager. Okay, yeah, double duty. So thank you,
That
Legal
works.
Cat Chi-Town, for the whatever you call it, super chat. I hope Judge Everett is feeling better. Yes, thank you so much for you all being
Thank you
members of
so
our
much.
channels. Yes, we appreciate you all those fans out there helping me to pay off that restitution that the evil state has assessed against me. Oh, and this evil young lady, Tanika. Oh, she was the one that got the footage of Trolley eating his Wendy's. Oh, that was so humiliating. But
Oh my
she's giving
God.
us about five. Oh, I love it. Thank you. This is about five.
I would also like to acknowledge Just Beth 228, who became a channel member at Gossip Rumor and Innuendo. Tanya Sullivan 8971. Also Christina Castier 1262. And then Dot Fala Dammit gifted 5 Gossip Rumor and Innuendo memberships. Thank you so much. For
And red
those
and
who are in
bright.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
So many new
Thank you
members.
all so
I
much. Help pay restitution. Restitution. Yes. Thank you. Thank you.
Every
Thank
little
you.
bit helps. Every little
Mhm,
bit helps.
mhm. No, no. What else,
Oh
Judge
my
Everett?
gosh.
What else would you like to talk about now, or should we just address some questions? And I think that that evil little Oriental girl with a horrible voice, she did create a short video clip too for added humor, and I'm willing to put up with the humor as long as it brings in more super chats for my restitution bill.
Mrs. Adelson, um, Oriental refers to things and objects, not people. I'm not sure if you are aware, but so a lamp can be Oriental, a person would be Asian.
Well, Charlie had lots and lots of Oriental friends, and none of them ever had any problems with being called Orientals. They also didn't even have any problem with Harvey giving, not Harvey, Charlie giving them the gift that keeps on giving. You know, the gift that,
Would that be the herps, ma'am? Respectfully,
um,
disrespectfully speaking, did Charlie pass out the herps to ladies that he had non-marital congress with?
oh, Charlie was never the marrying type. That's exactly what was it Christopher DeCoste and Ryan Fitzpatrick said at one of the earlier trials. He is not the marrying type, of course, because Charlie
Right.
was just so handsome and dashing that he couldn't keep those girls off of him. And so, oh,
Also, if I recall, didn't Katie McBanawa report that he was terrible in bed?
oh no,
Disrespectfully,
no, that
disrespectfully.
was the massage therapist. Oh, I think you need to brush up on the details of this case. That was the massage therapist Jess, who also gave Harvey and me massages too. If that doesn't sound weird and creepy, but I don't know. I mean, some ladies like it that way, you know, where the man just sticks it in and goes to town and starts talking about himself because Charlie always had the best stories. He could go on and on for hours.
Um, um, Mrs. Adelson, I just threw up in my mouth a little bit, and so I'm going to need us to change the subject away from your son's intimate habits in the bedroom so that I don't pass out here in court. I may have to bonk myself in the head to take out that memory of the rub and tug masseuse servicing your son and you and your husband. Help me, Jesus.
Think there's anything wrong with rub and tugs. That's just where the masseuse rubs your neck and then they tug on their ear to give a little farewell greeting, just like Carol Burnett used to do. Remember, she always did a little tug at the end.
Ma'am, I think that's a different thing. I suspect that that was a very, you know what? Never mind. Never mind. I'm sure that's exactly what that was. I was not aware that young Charlie was bequeathing ladies the old itchy scratchies, and I hope they get treatment.
Yes, yes, he was always able to prescribe drugs, or else he would get his former roommate to write those prescriptions. That's why I told Drina, as well as Patricia, that whatever prescriptions they wanted, we had the connections to get them those things, as long as they were willing to testify for me.
Hey, how are your daughters these days? Your jail daughters? Do you see them? Drina and what was the other lady's name? I don't remember.
Trisha and Cassidy and Brittany. And there were more too, but I can't remember all their names because there were so many prison nice daughters. Or I thought they were like my daughters, but they all turned out like Wendy and backstabbed me and abandoned me. Why are
Um,
people so cruel and two-faced and unethical in
Donna,
jail?
Donna, quick question for you. Quick question. Uh, might that have been karma playing you a visit? Because if you recall, didn't you spend a lot of time in court throwing both your son and your daughter under the bus and talking crazy about all three of your children? I'm
Oh,
asking for myself,
no,
not for the court
no.
record, just for myself.
No, see, I knew you, Judge Everett. You were not paying attention during my trial. You seem to be in
Oh,
a carbohydrate coma or something most of the time, because don't you remember? I didn't even testify. It wasn't me. Remember? It wasn't me. She
By
stayed
way
until
of
it
your
was
counsel.
over. It wasn't me. Yeah. We were both butt naked, banging on the bedroom floor. Picture this, we were both butt naked. Okay, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was Jackie.
Okay.
Jackie was the one that
Okay.
threw them under the bus. She said it was part of her strategy.
Okay.
It wasn't me.
Okay.
I know it wasn't
Um,
me. If I could
I
help,
was
I would. But I don't know
I
what
was
this has
today
to
years
do with
old
me.
when I learned about the carbohydrate coma. That is quite quite something. It is
Judge,
quite something. If you'll hold, please, I have some Vicks flavored tissues and I do need to blow my nose. Kindly
Judge
hold.
Everett. Okay, well, in honor of Judge Everett, since it was just Halloween last night, I was able to get milk duds from the commissary. And since I am gradually losing all this granny weight that I gained at the Leon County and Wakulla County jails, I'm going to
Good.
treat myself and eat a few milk duds. But Your Honor, remember, I always wanted to go to Weight Watchers. I think you would be helped if you went to Weight Watchers. Don't you think so, Judge?
But don't make me come off this bench. Don't make me come off this bench.
It's
I,
coming from a
honest
place
to
of love.
Pete, will come down off this bench. I see you over there eating my children. You got a whole box of them. You're just going to sit here right in front of my face and eat my children. Okay, okay, okay. Obviously, wait, this way.
Well, I'm
Obviously,
learning to
your
like
act
the
right is
taste
not
of
fully
chocolate
installed.
after being in jail. You know
You,
how Wendy loves her milk chocolate.
you going to get a taste of chocolate in jail. Don't you worry about that.
That's
Don't
right.
you worry your pretty little
Once
head.
Wendy went black, she couldn't go back.
That's how it be. That's how it
Mhm,
be.
mhm. Oh, it tastes so good. Maybe I can find
I'm
a Trinity in prison.
I'm a little horrified that you are eating my offspring just there in that box like that. But prisoners are going to prisoner, and so okay. Trying to breathe and just let it be, and just let it be.
Judge Everett, let me ask you this. Why have you here? Why are you so mean to me? You always ruled against me. Every single thing. I
Um,
tried to get out on bond. I wanted to go out on house arrest. I told you about how the Godzillas were grabbing me in the shower and touching my buttocks and shaking me
right, right,
down
right,
from
right, right, right,
commissary and threatening to punch out my pretty little white teeth.
right, 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 right. See, um, I am in charge of the courtroom. The sheriff is in charge of the jail. I just call balls and strikes. I call things as I see them. When someone is particularly horrible and entitled, um, I try to still be fair to them, even when I think they're morally reprehensible and ridiculous. And please do not think I forgot that you got up in court on your sentencing day and did your very best to read me for filth, forgetting that I, as the judge, have the final say. It's clear that your act right is nowhere near installed, but that's okay. I do have the hammer of justice. And I'm gonna send you right on down there to the Wakulla County Jail, the Leon County Jail, the Florida Department of Corrections, and they have a full Act Right installation team there for you. I was so much more fair than I felt in my heart. What I wanted to do is leap across that bench and bang your stupid head into the table, but I thought, that would not be very judicial of me. And so I remained seated. I personally think I should be praised for my judicial demeanor because I didn't say half the things that I thought. Honestly, I spent most of the trial thinking, this bitch. But what I said was, yes, Mrs. Adelson, the food is bad, Mrs. Adelson. It's still jail. Don't kill people. Does that make sense to you, ma'am? I'm sure it doesn't, but please let me know your thoughts.
But I was the spelling bee champion of my borough in 1962. How dare you talk down to me like I'm not educated? I have a degree from Queens College in
Right.
early elementary education. I'm an educated
Hmm.
person, and my net worth is probably at least 20 times yours. So you need to still
Today,
have respect for me. Oh,
still today it is. Today, can we get a audited financial statement? What's your net worth
oh,
today?
oh,
The
oh,
milk
I'm
duds,
sorry. My net
them
worth
Kleenexes.
is negative $728,000. Don't come and seize us. We did not put stuff fraudulently into trust or anything. Never mind. Okay, I'm sorry. I can't stop talking just like Charlie. I do appreciate you all for giving us some super stickers. Thank you, Francis. Thank you, Teresa. It's not just Zuzus and Wham Whams, but it's restitution and paying off our second mortgage that we had to take out on the condo. Oh, 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 oh.
When considering your net worth, did you consider the 700 and some odd $1,000 that you owe in restitution? That is as of yet unpaid. I have my computer here and I can see it is as of yet unpaid, which would likely make your net worth somewhere in the negative numbers. And considering that you and your husband are quite elderly, unlikely to make that money back. I'm just asking for myself. Just curious.
I just want everybody to know that this is a travesty of justice. And Danny
Hmm.
Markel would not have stood for this because you are
Hmm.
taking money from Danny Markel's children. So shame
Actually,
on you, judge and state. This is
actually,
not anything that Professor Markel would have stood for.
if he was alive, had you not murdered him, I wonder what he would have to say about all of this. I'm just asking. I'm just asking. I mean, it would be a different story
Yes.
if he were here to tell us his thoughts.
Oh,
No?
he would say this is a horrible travesty of justice. An innocent grandma who loved her grandchildren was conned by these low lives, these colored folks that used her son who had ADHD and impulse
Ma'am,
control problems and dirty little folks.
ma'am,
Katie used him, and then Charlie was so scared of being extorted by the Aladdin King that we had to give them cash in an installment payment plan. Layaway plan.
ma'am, ma'am. I just quick correction for you. We have not been colored since 1968, just so you know. Additionally,
What's
it
the
is
word now? I'm
it,
75 years old. Everything keeps changing on me.
it's BIPOC, people of color. BIPOC is Black, Indigenous, people of color, African Americans. Any of those will do. Any of them. Although I understand that you are aged and it may be more difficult for you to absorb new information. But since where be going, there will be plenty of BIPOC people there and plenty of those who are willing to teach you or help you understand by putting a lock in a sock and wearing you out by applying it to your head repeatedly. Are you familiar with a
Right.
lock in a sock, Mrs. Adelson?
Unfortunately, I am because when I got put in Wakala, there was this evil BIPOC young lass who said she was going to beat my ass because I couldn't move down from the top bunk fast enough. I was so
Yes.
humiliated
Yes.
when that evil Tanika showed it on YouTube. It's nothing sacred anymore. I'm just an infirm senior citizen who deserves respect, and I am innocent.
Understood.
That has
Understood.
nothing to do
Listen,
with this.
everybody at Wakala is innocent if you ask them. Everybody. Also, everybody at Lowell Correctional Institute and all of the finer prisons in the state of Florida, all innocent. Yeah.
That's
You're
right.
gonna
But
meet a
I
lot of
really am
innocent friends.
innocent. Where is the
Ma'am.
evidence? Where is the evidence before July 18th, 2014 that I have anything to do with Chivas's murder? None. The
Okay.
state had no evidence. I'm going to
Okay.
appeal. You'll see it. You'll see it once the Court of Appeals shoots down this verdict that I was in the right, and we'll get a new trial. if they decide to try me again, and it will be moved from Tallahassee, all those low IQ bumpkins, those inbred people.
Ma'am, hi there. If you are retried, which I doubt, it's unlikely that the case will be moved from Tallahassee and all of those fine individuals in Florida that you refer to as bumpkins. Meanwhile, they are the most educated, it's the most educated county in all of Florida. Um, they may have something to say about
That
your
can't be
thoughts. I'm
true.
just
Miami
letting you know.
Miami is the best place on earth. It's full of all sorts of rich people like myself who are upstanding dentists and doctors and lawyers like myself and my friends. We're all part of their gourmet club. We like to travel internationally and ride camels and
Mhm.
take pictures and and make jokes and take pictures of sedated tigers and lions. And I
I
mean,
saw where you went to Australia and you and your beloved Harvey had mugshots taken at a prison with numbers, holding numbers in front of yourselves. Um, are you psychic, Mrs. Adelson? Just curious.
well, it's just because, Wendy is such a humanitarian and she's always talking about humanitarian issues and prisoners' rights and
Hmm.
the rights of BIPOC people and indigenous folks and all those human trafficking victims that I thought that we could also feel the pain of the incarcerated oppressed people in Australia by taking photos, and then Wendy could virtue signal by putting it on her Facebook profile and Instagram while talking
You're
about
gonna feel
human
it.
rights. Yes.
You're
Thank
gonna
you
feel it.
for
You're gonna feel it. Don't worry.
Okay,
You're
thank
gonna
you
feel it.
all for giving me about five. Thank you, BB Lee and Ohio Palmont. Although some of these could be for you, Judge Everett, because I know you're a lowly paid public servant who couldn't cut
I
it in
am.
corporate law. If you had stayed in corporate law and had been talented enough to work for a major law firm, um, then perhaps you would be making much more salary and you could be closer
Right.
in socioeconomic status to myself and Harvey.
Right. Please recall, Mrs. Adelson, that number one, you owe me and the state of Florida $732,000 and 45 cents. Additionally, I, though maybe I never lived in a high rise in Miami and I didn't go to Australia. I am, however, free to travel as I see fit for the rest of my life. Something that you, my friend, will not be enjoying. I'm not trying to read you for filth. I'm just giving you facts. FACTS. Now, I know you are not on first name basis with the truth, facts, or common sense, and that's fine. You about to go be with your people, and I'm gonna let you.
Okay. Okay. Yes, sir. Now, Ohio Palm Mom, thank you. Once again, everything is about five. I love it. Donna, do you think Charlie will turn on Wendy? Judge Everett, are you looking forward to handling? Oh, of course, Charlie. We all seek to protect Wendy. We have all sought to protect her all these years. And now she's not guilty. So she can bury me in the dress that I bought for Lincoln's bar mitzvah. These
We're
children are stabbing me in the heart.
we're all looking forward to you being buried in the dress that you bought for Lincoln's bar mitzvah. But ma'am, they would have to split it up the back because there's no way on God's green earth it would fit now. We saw the size of your ass when you were first arrested versus the size of your ass on sentencing day. So was the dress made of lycra? I sincerely hope so. You're a very different size now. Not that we're trying to
Wait,
size shame you.
well, you are
But
size shaming me, but I did it on purpose so I could look more lovable, like a huggable granny with junk in the trunk. Because nobody likes a skinny, stick thin, uncuddly, tiny anorexic grandma. You have to look
right,
lovable, and you got to
right.
have some cushion for the pushing. And that's what I did. But
Okay.
now that my performance is over, I'm going to lose weight. I'm going to do some push-ups and jumping jacks, and I think they have a weight room in some of those ladies' prisons. So I'm gonna lose my 40 pounds. You just see.
Okay.
Don't make fun of
Okay.
me, Judge Everett. You're the one that looks
God,
like you could
God
have a
bless
heart
you.
attack any second now.
I, what? Ma'am, ma'am, I'm trying to keep my judicial demeanor, as I previously stated. We are not here to talk about me and my weight and my diet because, see, also, I'm still free. I can go to the gym if I want to. You still,
We'll call you a milk dud in a robe. Did you ever hear that? Don't you think you should
do
give
you
Forget
feel the
Kathy a
bonk?
boncation in the first degree too
Do
for
you
calling you a
feel the
milk dud?
boncation?
No, I don't feel anything. Ha 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 ha. Oh,
Clearly,
okay. Well,
clearly.
answer, Judge Everett. Instead of talking about weight, let's answer our fans' question. Judge Everett, are you
Oh,
looking forward to handling Wendy's trial?
very, very much. I have met Wendy several times when she has testified in the assorted other trials of all the other convicted felons, and I am very, very much looking forward to seeing Wendy on the stand. I am also looking forward to watching the evolution of your neck as you were in prison. According to Dateline, you had an appointment to get your neck done prior to Charlie's conviction but had to cancel the appointment so that you could scurry off to Vietnam. It was also pointed out to me that while they're lifting your neck, maybe they could shorten your earlobes as well. Thoughts?
Oh, yes, yes. I am certainly not above doing plastic surgery to improve my looks. Just because you're 75 years old, it doesn't mean you don't care about your looks anymore. I always had to look nice and hot for my Harvey so he wouldn't stray. See? Don't I still look pretty good for my age? Someone told me last night that I look like an older version of Jennifer Aniston. Oh, it made me so
Um,
happy.
that's so wonderful. When is Harvey getting his cataracts fixed? Because it's clear that he's having some difficulty with the cataract and the axe. Yes, I understand that you were getting your arms fixed as well, but the neck
Yes.
was the appointment that Dateline pointed out to you, and the internet pointed out the very long ear canals. Maybe they can shorten your ear canal, shorten your ear lobes and widen your ear canals.
Too. I'm sure Dr. Bubna would give me a nice discount for doing two different surgeries or three different procedures at once. Yes, I hope my body can handle that. Now, oh, thank you, Fala Dimit, for giving us about five again. Thank you so much. People are Oriental like you are, Jewish one. I don't understand that, but okay, all this political correctness, I never understood it. Now, can't stick by but love you, Kathy. Wendy was not at the casino in Maricopa, Arizona. Do you think she went trick or treating? We'll tune in later. Well, what is this? I don't understand this because Wendy won't communicate with me.
The people of the community have been very, very diligent about reporting where they may see Wendy. For example, I can look around here and tell you that Wendy is not in my chambers. Earlier today, I looked at the Container Store and at Starbucks in Paramus. She was not at either one of those locations. Have you looked for Wendy anywhere lately, Mrs. Adelson?
Well, no, but if she did get arrested, I'm sure first she would have to be taken into custody in Texas first and then transported to Leon County Jail. So I'm not going to see my precious Wendy anymore, but she backstabbed me. And it's all because of her boo-hooing about jibbas all the time and crying and saying how much she hated Tallahassee and she was stuck there as long as Danny was in the picture.
I
The
believe
things
that
people do
you
for their daughters.
I believe that you and Wendy will be having a reunion sooner than you think. There's plenty of room at Lowell Correction Facility, and you two will have many, many years to enjoy your time there together. Maybe you could be roommates. You could move in together just like you did after poor Danny's passing.
Oh, Judge Everett, Once again, respectfully, this shows that you are not qualified for your job. Just as you are a terrible trial judge, there is no way that the prison system would put two co-conspirators together in the same area in the prison. And that is exactly why Jackie Fulford specifically asked that I not be placed in the same place as Katie McBenua. So let me school you on that. I've been reading up on legal books while I've been in jail. So I hope you appreciate that education. Okay. Now, Donna, are you going to play the Jew card for kosher meals in prison? Oh, well, thanks to True Lifestyles, we know that it's as easy as asking for kosher meals because you know Sigfredo Garcia requested and got kosher meals too. So, of course, I'm going to do that if it means fresher, better quality foods. Yes, exactly. I was so
That is
disgusted
a
that I
hot
had
tip for prison. That is a hot prison tip.
exactly. I mean, there are no atheists in foxholes anyway. But of course, I'm going to get those kosher meals because you remember how I was so upset about all my bowel habits and bowel movements after they gave me the cardiac diet of peas and carrots. I was on the toilet all the time. I have sensitive bowels. So I need
Mrs.
the best
Adelson, Mrs.
diet.
Adelson, I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Of all the things we have learned about you in your time being locked up, please, please do not discuss your bathroom situation. Thank you in advance. Thank you so much.
Okay, that's all I have to look forward to. Haven't you heard the phrase that as you get older, the only things that you look forward to are your eating and bowel movements? That's all old people are obsessed with. Okay, now did
Okay,
we
okay.
see Vinnie Politan's Donna roast? No, I don't know about that because I can't get court TV here. What about you, Judge Everett?
Ooh.
You
I
watch
have
Vinnie
not
Politan?
seen it. I love Vinny, and I have not seen his Donna roast. I will have to dig that up immediately, immediately, immediately.
Okay. Well, I hate the way so many people are profiting off of my family's misery and my horrible, horrible, unfair conviction. All these people have been making money off of the Adelsons. And that's why we're going to sue you all as soon as I get out of jail and prison once I win my appeal. You better watch out, all of you evil bunch of grifters, just
Right,
making fun of this poor family. This is not what Danny Markel
right.
would have wanted. Now, do I
Mrs.
miss Charlie?
Mrs. Adelson,
Yes.
I noticed that you were mentioning things that you learned about jail and prison. Have you been doing your jail homework?
What do you mean?
You've been studying up on getting kosher meals and other things like that in prison? You did homework to go to jail? Kudos to you.
Of course, I was Googling all sorts of information. Remember how to get an emergency visa, how to perform well, how to cry and speak convincingly. And of
Gotcha.
course, I do my homework. I was a very good student. I got straight A's. I could name all the presidents of the United States and all the states and their capitals before I was 10 years old, and I taught all my children that. Although
Mhm.
Charlie didn't seem to be able to retain that. But thank you, Clarissa. It's about 5. Thank you, big dog. Okay, now, what would you like to do next? Do you want me to do a costume change? Because the girls here at the reception center, they said due to my good behavior, I can actually change back into my civilian clothes sometimes. Okay,
That
so
would
let
be
me
wonderful.
change.
Also, didn't you have a video as well?
Yes, yes, we'll show the video as soon as I do my costume change. Since it was Halloween. How is your laryngitis?
My laryngitis is my voice sort of comes and goes. I do best if I speak in hushed tones and drink lots and lots of fluids. Um, oh Lord, I'm gonna pass out if Mrs. Adelson gets naked on this camera right now. Um,
Oh, well, I did
I'm
like to
okay.
be naked in my jail cell sometimes.
Like your son Charlie, who was caught roughing up his suspect
I am not
when
naked, okay? You all can open your eyes now. How dare you disrespect me? Harvey would love to see me naked.
no one wants
Don't
that.
be
I
ageist.
promise you,
Judge
no
Everett,
one
don't be
wants that. If
ageist.
we're shedding costumes, I'll take off my robe as well, aka the black bed sheet that I had draped over me. And I guess my meat cleaver can go back to the kitchen. I'm glad that I was able to find it today at IKEA, moments before I had to leave so that I could be home for this on time. Who are you now in dark sunglasses? I'm kind of living for it.
Your times back in 2016.
Wait,
April.
you're 2016?
April 2016. April 19th, 2016 on Collins Avenue, when that evil Sammy came up to me and tried to give me a piece of paper. He said,
Oh my God.
Mrs. Adelson, don't be scared. And I said, oh, you scared me. He said, oh, don't be scared. And he sounded like an insurance salesperson. He looked white to me. I didn't think he was a real Latin King gang member, but I knew that he was just some goofy idiot trying to shake us down for about 5.
Got you. Got you. I'm
Day.
living for the Lily Pulitzer. I love a Lily Pulitzer. Oh, how
this
I love
is actually
Lily.
Calvin Klein. You need to know the details of this case better, Judge Everett. See, I'm telling
sorry.
you are not a good trial judge. You didn't pay attention to details, and that's how I got convicted.
It's very Lily-esque. I'm a big fan of Lily.
Oh, it's Calvin Klein. Thank you, 5 for telling us. It was a Calvin Klein shirt. But so anyway, back then I was a size 0. Oh, I'm so proud of myself. Do you see these little black Bermuda shorts? See? Black Bermuda shorts. I was traipsing down those stairs, walking down the concrete stairs, feeling so fine. And after I had my personal training session, and then I was going to go pick up the sunshines when Sammy came up to me and tried to extort 5 from Truly and me, and I was so scared, and that's why I couldn't even go to the police, because I knew that the police weren't going to do anything about it. That's right. Do you believe
the police help you if you were being extorted? Don't most
No.
people call the police?
No, I was afraid that, you know how the police, sometimes they'll plant drugs on you or beat you or something. So I talked to 10 or 12 people who are close friends of mine and asked them what I should do. And they said, well, you should get a description of this person or something. And so none of my friends told me to go to the police. And so I called Charlie first, and he wanted to see if that person was really legitimate or not. And then later, when he heard the recording of Sammy trying to shake me down for 5, then Charlie said, no, this is not a gang member. He's too well spoken. So we just poo-pooed it, and we knew not to bother the police about it. That is exactly what happened.
Rich ladies from South Beach, right there on Collins Avenue, are afraid of the police? I thought your privilege would protect you.
Typing people either. When I was a young girl growing up in Queens and Brooklyn, oh, the police were horrible. There was one time this police officer came up to me and my friends and said that unless we gave him some money, he was going to force us to do certain acts on him. And I was so scared. Ever since that, I've been terrified of the police. Yes. F the police. Public enemy number 1. See, we don't trust the police, and that's what Katie Bogenschutz said on that nasty little Oriental Girls podcast too, is that things would have been different if I had been tried down in South Florida, where people are more sophisticated and discerning, and they don't all blindly trust the authorities like those hillbillies in Tallahassee do.
Wow. Wait. We have somebody is trying to come here. Every time she hears me cough, Holly, say hello. Over here, Holly. Look over there.
Hello. Oh, this makes me sad because it makes me think of Bubbles, Charlie's dog. Bubbles.
Yeah, like Bubbles, only not.
You're just rubbing salt in my wounds, just reminding me of how life used to be. Thank you, Clarissa. Thank you, Big Dog.
Back when you used to be free. Used to be free.
Yes.
I'm okay. It was just a cough. I'm okay. She's my emotional support dog. She's just like, you're coughing. My mommy is coughing. Oh, no.
Oh, well, that's a nice little puppy over there. Isn't that
She's a
nice
good girl.
that you can still pet and stroke things? And I miss petting and stroking Harvey. If only I could have a conjugal visit. Okay, well, it's been 50 minutes, so would you like to see this stupid little video that Judy, the YouTube lawyer, put together? It's only about 7 seconds, but I hope it ends our live stream show on a funny note.
Absolutely.
Okay, I'm going to have to pull it up on his computer, and things aren't exactly high tech here at the Ocala Women's Reception Center.
I would also like to point out that I suspect that Harvey lacks tumescence, and so I don't think a conjugal. I don't. I'm just not that I know, but I think I know. I think
How do
we all
you
know.
know? I know my husband. Oh,
Mr.
Harvey and I
Softy.
know. Now, how dare you slander my husband? Wait until you get sued. Then you won't be
Okay.
laughing so much. That's right. Harvey loves suing people too, just as Charlie and I did, or Charlie did. Okay. So
He's gonna have to show up and prove it, but okay, go ahead, girl. Go ahead.
now, anyway, we always did lots of serious drilling at the Adelson Institute. So how dare you demean my husband's manhood? Okay, just
Oh my God.
the audacity of these horrible people in Tallahassee talking down to me. I'm a fancy white lady. You can't
Sure,
talk to
girl.
me like that. Okay.
Sure, girl.
Okay, stop making fun of me. Now, let's see what Judge Everett has to say.
Okay.
I hope this works. Let's see, how's the volume on this? Let's see if you can hear it. Oh, there's no volume. Oh, well.
There's no sound.
Care about your salami. Stop quibbling and move on, or I'll hold you in contempt and issue you buncation in the first degree. Because I don't care about your salami. Stop quibbling and move on, or I'll hold you in contempt and issue you buncation in the first degree. Because I don't care about your salami. Stop quibbling and move on, or I'll hold you in contempt and issue you buncation in the first degree. Because I don't care about your salami. Stop quibbling
Oh my
and moving
God.
on, or I'll hold you in contempt and issue you buncation in the first degree.
I can tell you've been hanging out with Vince. That's hilarious. Loophole lawyer has thoroughly corrupted you. I could not love it more. Oh my God, that's so funny.
Thank you. I'm just absolutely disgusted that, first of all, the Oriental so-called lawyer with all the voice problems was always making fun of me. So I had my friends and minions flood her chat and comments with all sorts of negative comments to try to make her go away, but she wouldn't go away. And then she brought on this strange looking bald man who also claims he's a lawyer, but he sure acts like a very low class, trashy person, just getting up on YouTube, making fun of us and doing generated videos. And you should be on my side because he would make fun of African Americans and BIPOC people too. Are you offended?
Okay. Vince is a mess. I fear that he has been a bad influence on you, Judy, but that was freaking hilarious.
Well, I hope you appreciated that then, as long as it gets us more super chats and super stickers, right? Because that's what it's all about.
I legit wonder if Donna Adelson has like some sort of like fan base out here who supports her. And is like, Donna was robbed. Donna was robbed.
That's right. I do have friends in the chat sometimes or comments. Every once in a while, they haven't been blocked all by those crazy YouTuber channels that keep obsessing about my family and me. Just think of all the revenue that they've made off of my misery and sadness and the injustice against us Adelsons. It is not fair.
It's tragic.
Yes, and I heard there was one YouTuber who was trying to sell tote bags or t-shirts with my picture on it, and on the tote bag she put kosher style. Kosher style. Isn't that anti-Semitic? That is so offensive. As a proud Jewish person who would not dress up her grandkids in Nazi Hitler Youth uniforms, I was so offended by kosher style with my face on it.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna sue
That
her.
is so funny.
I am seriously.
I do periodically get commenters that say Wendy is innocent. And I'm like, okay, okay. Wendy got friends. Good for her. Good
That's
for you,
right.
girl.
She is not innocent because when I said now you're not guilty, well, what kind of tone do you think I said that to Jill Estrada? I said, now your brother Charlie has protected you all these years. Now you're not guilty. We all
Oh,
know what's going on. We all know what's going on. And at this point, I just feel so used and abused. I'm a senior citizen. I'm 75 years old. I should be enjoying vacations and cruises and spending time with my loving sunshines. But instead,
oh my
because
God.
Wendy set us up with all of this, with all her boo-hooing and inability to take care of her own children or just hire a
Yep.
nanny or something. I mean, well, part of it is because I'm a control freak and I felt like I was the best mother figure for those children. But
I mean,
I,
I'm sure that you were.
mhm, mhm. I
It's
raised them very well.
oh
I raised,
God. I believe strongly that you did your level best, but you were hoodwinked, bamboozled, disrespected, and set aside. You poor, poor thing.
mhm.
And I am
That's right.
just about at the end of my voice
Okay.
here today, though.
Okay.
This
Well,
is the
thank
most
you.
I've talked in 2 days.
Oh, I am so sorry, Judge Everett, that you have worn out your beautiful sonorous voice for silly YouTube channels. Okay, well, thank you, BB Lee. Oh, does it about 55 times 10? Thank you so much, BB Lee.
Wow.
Thank you, Ohio Palm Mom. Oh, my crying is convincing. It is. I'm the best performer, along with Wendy, given the performance of our lives. Oh, thank you, Manuela Haraski. Oh, Australian dollars, 7.89. Thank you so much. It's more than 5. Okay. All right. Well, Judge Everett, it has been an interesting experience talking to you face to face. And I do want you to know how much I respect not colored, not Negro colored culture, BIPOC culture,
BIPOC.
BIPOC culture. I
We
am
haven't been Negro since
culture.
the 70s, ma'am. I,
But
I
the
think we quit being colored a while ago. We quit being Negroes. We were African Americans in the 80s, and now we're BIPOC. You're welcome.
okay. Well,
Black, Indigenous, people of color. Or you can just
okay,
refer to me as Black. I'm Black.
okay, okay. Well, I don't see color, unless it has to do with people that my children are gonna marry. But I don't see color. Remember, Erica? Erica was like my best friend at the office, and she still gave a statement in support of me at the sentencing. And she is even darker than you are, Judge Everett. And see, this shows how much I love all the people of the world.
Ma'am,
Jesus loves the little children of the
ma'am,
world.
ma'am, say less.
Red or yellow, black or white.
Say less. Sing less.
I just wanted you to
Sing.
know that I'm oppressed. I am an oppressed person. I had a very difficult childhood growing up as a
Uh-huh.
Jewish girl, a poor Jewish girl in
In
Queens.
Queens.
Yes, I was born by the river
Hmm.
in a little tent. That's right. So, anyway,
Right,
I
right, right,
hope
right.
I identify with your struggles and you identify with mine, even though you denied every motion I tried to file through my attorney.
Sure, girl. Sure. Sure. Okay. There's
Okay.
so few Jews in Queens.
Oh, there was plenty of discrimination. You don't understand. See, you don't understand Jewish history. There was plenty of anti-Semitism in the 50s when I was growing up, and I had to
Hmm.
hear people calling me names and not
Hmm.
allowing me into the cotillion and the skating
Hmm.
clubs. And yes, there was discrimination, and that's why I prized having blonde hair and blue eyes. And
Hmm.
unfortunately, that seemed to kind of bleed into my daughter, even though she tried to make herself seem like such a liberal person. But she loved having fake blonde hair and extra blue teal eyes. So nobody thought that she looked like a typical Jewish girl. Yes, I was very oppressed. We worked hard. Harvey and I worked hard.
I'm sure
to
I'm
not
sure
get
your family
arrested.
could barely afford your nose job. I know. I know how it is for downtrodden Jewish young women during that time. You could barely afford the good nose jobs. You could barely get into all the good country clubs. I understand. It's fine. It's
Sometimes
fine.
I had to shop at Saks when they had clearance sales at the end of the year. And see, I identified with oppressed people so much. That's why I hired Clarissa and Erica and paid them $10 an hour. I was very good to them. They were so
Okay.
loyal for $10 an
And you
hour.
told them tales of your struggles of trying to find the best dress at Filene's basement over there in Queens. I understand. I understand. You have lived the struggle. You have been down for your people. I understand.
Yes, yes. Okay. Well, I hope to talk to you again soon. I understand your voice is overburdened. Sometimes, like that crazy Oriental girl on that podcast sounds so terrible. She needs to stop talking. So let's all stop talking now, then. And thanks to all our supporters out there. Thank you.
Oh, good
Okay.
night,
Have a
everybody.
good night, everybody. See you next time. Okay. Adelson strong. Hope you
Justice
had
for
a happy.
Danny.
I hope you had a happy Halloween.